Bulgaria is now on the verge of its first census, national census, in 10 years. A bill was passed last year for this census, but unfortunately this bill is giving away more of our rights. Maybe. But the reason why I want to bring this topic up is because obviously it's national news and everybody's talking about it. We've had a look online of what the census involves, the questions that it's asking. Now, it was brought to our attention by the sister-in-law who's been employed. She's one of the 54,000 people who are going to be employed for 1 month only. Each person to visit a minimum of 250 houses or people. And basically they go door to door and ask people, not by post, door to door, and ask people who lives in the home. Now, if you live in the home, or if you're renting, or if you are of no fixed abode and you are living in a house, everybody must be documented. So, the questions, first of all, who are you? Your date of birth, where you was born, obviously the address where you are living now, your personal identification number, because everybody has one here. Then it goes on to say, do you own a car? How many cars do you own? What year they was made? How much you paid for it? Do you own how many televisions? How many radios you have? What else was on there? How many rooms in your home? How many square meters is your home? How many square meters is your land? How many buildings do you have on your land, like outside not sheds, but anything made of concrete or bricks, anything with a roof. They also want to know what work you do, whether it's seasonal work, full-time employment, how much do you earn. Also, there is a clause on there that says that they can share this information is private unless the government sees fit to share that information with any other government authorities. So basically, if you say that you've got something and you shouldn't have it, then they can share that information, and then they can come and find you and so on. Anyway, there was a news report with a minister who was asked, why are you doing this? And she said, well, basically we just want to know what the people have got. Excuse me. Then she went on to say, I'm sorry, we just want to know who's living in the country. Just the fact that she made that mistake is now making everybody question it. Now, unfortunately, everyone's got to do it. You've got to do it. And you've got to tell the truth, which is understandable. It's just that there's been so much corruption that's gone on over the last few years that there's some people that own things that are way beyond their pay grade, Now, understandably, if you owned a large piece of land with a nice house on it and you sold it, you've got that money, but it's registered that you have that money. You didn't have to pay that tax if you owned it, if you buy it and sell it, you pay tax. If it belonged to a member of the family who passed away, there was no inheritance tax. So therefore you just took the money and that was it, But there is a lot of people, like officials in the customs, for example, who have been corrupt and stopping people and making them pay corruption, and they now live in million leather houses, swimming pools, marble, granite, and they think that they are unaccountable, but many of them have been arrested just recently. Many have been arrested, but I'm sure it's something which will perpetuate itself. The cycle won't stop. But as far as the census, it's a good thing, because they do believe that many people have left the country now. They don't know how many people are in the country. They don't know how many people are in or out of the country, and they just need to check. Now, that's the census. It's been going on for 100 years or more, and it's a good idea, but it's what they're asking, I think, is a little bit disgraceful. Well, This is the world. This is the world is today.